JCC is proud to present the 8th annual Samson Challenge taking place on September 10th. This video is intended to give athletes a sneak peek into this year's event to help you prepare for the upcoming competition. For specific event standards, visit our registration page at jccabq.org. Athletes can compete at any fitness level: warrior, jock, not so average Joe or Jane, masters over 50 years, and rock stars over 65 years. Super athletes will compete at warrior level Samson and also in the truck pull event. First place male and female super athletes will win a $500 cash prize this year. Oh yeah! If you don't want to compete alone, no problem. Grab a friend and participate in the co-ed or same-sex jock level partner Samson. Here are this year's 11 Samson Challenge events. If you're familiar with the Samson, you know that the challenge starts with rowing. Athletes will row 400 to 1,000 meters based on their category. After rowing, it's tire flip time. Athletes use their designated tire to perform 10 heavy tire flips. Next up is the Spartan pull. Athletes pull kettlebells up to reach the top bar for 10 repetitions total. Let's lift some iron. Our next event is 20 ground to overhead lifts. Warriors can perform a barbell snatch or a clean and press, while athletes in other categories will use a plate. The course continues with a true Samson favorite. The 500-meter sandbag carry combines 2 laps around the JCC athletic field with an army club. Drag, pull, push. We don't care how you do it, but you have to take your sandbag with you under the net. Next up is the Samson's infamous and widely feared sled pull. Athletes load their tires with designated weights, pull for 50 meters total, and then unload weights before moving on to the next event. After exhausting your muscles with sled pull, keep your core tight as you fight your way through the next event, the yoke carry. Athletes pick up their designated yoke and carry for 80 meters down and back. Next, put your balance to the test with our new 2023 edition. Athletes walk along 2 sets of balance beams while performing an uneven kettlebell carry, and then return the kettlebell to the start. You'll be feeling muscles you didn't even know you had by the time you complete the next event: overhead lunges. Athletes take their designated weight in the overhead position and lunge for 25 meters, then perform 25 straight leg sit-ups. Then, you guessed it, lunge 25 meters back to the start. Sprint to the sand volleyball court to squat, thrust, and toss your way through the medicine ball times. Toss the ball over the net, run to the other side, and toss back for 10 repetitions total. All you have left is to jump into the refreshing JCC pool. Just kidding. To finish off your 2023 Samson Challenge, you will wade water while carrying a weight overhead for 50 meters. Once completed, quickly exit the pool and hit the buzzer. If endurance is not your cup of tea, but you are strong like a bull, then consider competing in our 7th annual truck pull. Athletes will pull a truck for 25 meters 4 times. Samson Challenge is fun for the whole family. Kids ages 5 through 12 can compete in their own Junior Samson Challenge, brought to you by John Moore and Associates. Register now on jccabq.org. Now on to Partner Samson. This competition mimics the individual Samson Challenge with a few carefully selected twists designed just for partners. All partner competition is performed at the jock level. You can compete as a co-ed or same-sex team. Competition starts just like the individual Samson, with a simultaneous 500-meter row. After completing the row, partners move to a Samson signature and perform 20 tire flips from one partner to another. How cute is that? Next up is Spartan pull. One partner pulls the jock level kettlebell for 10 reps, while the opposite partner holds a plate in the overhead position. When 10 reps are reached, partners will switch. So fun! After pulling, it is time to push. Overhead, that is. This next event hails from the CrossFit world. Are you ready for the worm? Partners use a long and awkward sandbag and lift the worm together for 20 repetitions. Enjoy. Time to hit the cardio. Partners move into the 750-meter sandbag carry. Work together to carry one bag for 3 laps around the field and trade off as needed. Both partners crawl under the army net on each lap around. Good thing you have a partner to rely on, otherwise you would probably be quitting. Next up is a real killer, the sled pull. Partners load their tire and work together to pull 25 meters and back with each partner holding one handle. Good luck! After the pull, athletes must unload their sled before moving on to the next event. Just when you thought the worst was over, you move on to yoke carry. Partners carry 2 yokes, single file, 1 yoke on the left shoulder and the other on the right. Partners walk 80 meters and back. Teams then move on to the balance beam and perform it together. Just so it wouldn't be a cakewalk, partners hold 2 super bands between them while balancing along the 5-inch beam. Try not to pull your partner down, or you will have to start all over. Teamwork makes the dream work. Let's see what you've got left of those glutes as you move on to the overhead lunges. Both partners grab an appropriate jock-level bar and lunge 25 meters. Stop to perform 25 sit-ups with an adorable little partner high five at the top of each rep. Then, grab those weights and you guessed it, lunge back. At the medicine ball toss, partners will toss the ball to each other over the net for a total of 20 repetitions. Last but not least is the water weight, where partners wade side by side as they carry a 50-pound weight together overhead for 50 meters. Don't fail your partner now. Your shared misery is over once you climb out of the pool and run, jog, or crawl to push the buzzer together. So what are you waiting for? You can do this! To register, please visit jccabq.org. We can't wait to see you on September 10th.